Welcome to Peak Nutrition Picks, where science meets results. Let's find the supplements that actually work.
If your bathroom counter already looks like a vitamin shop, but you still feel tired by 2 p.m., you're not alone, and you're probably not taking the wrong supplements. You just have too many of the wrong ones. I tested and researched dozens of options to find the 10 that actually earn a spot in your routine. We're counting down from the ones that are fine but skippable to the one that might be the single best dollar you spend on your health this year. And stick around, because the one I'm ranking dead last isn't a bad product. It's actually one of the most talked about supplements on the internet right now, which is exactly why it's here. Starting at number 10, Physician's Choice Probiotics 60 billion CFU. This is a 30-count bottle delivering 60 billion CFU per capsule from 10 different probiotic strains, plus an organic prebiotic blend, packed into an acid-resistant delayed-release capsule, so the bacteria are more likely to survive your stomach acid and actually reach your gut. That capsule design is genuinely smart engineering, and if your digestion is inconsistent, gassy, or irregular, this is a reasonable place to start. Here's the honest limitation though. Probiotics are wildly individual. The strains that help one guy's gut do almost nothing for another guy's gut, because everybody's microbiome is different, and there's no way to know in advance which strain blend matches yours. It's also not something you take forever and forget about the way you would a vitamin. It's more of a try it for a month and see supplement. My take is this earns the 10th spot because when it works, it really works. But it's the least predictable product on this list, and unlike everything else ranked above it, there's no guarantee your body will respond to it at all. If you've got a normal, boring digestive system with no real complaints, you can honestly skip this one. But if you deal with bloating, inconsistent bathroom habits, or you've been on antibiotics recently and never really bounced back, this is worth a 1-month trial. Just don't expect it to be a dramatic overnight fix. Gut health changes are gradual, and you'll want to give it at least 3 to 4 weeks before deciding if it's doing anything for you. Number 9. Now, Food Psyllium Husk Powder in the 24-ounce size. 1 tablespoon gives you 6 grams of soluble fiber, and soluble fiber is one of those unglamorous things that quietly affects cholesterol, blood sugar stability, and regularity all at once. Most guys are not getting close to the recommended daily fiber intake from food alone, and this is one of the cheapest, most effective ways to close that gap. The catch with this one is texture and habit, not effectiveness. Psyllium husk swells up fast when it hits liquid, so you have to mix it and drink it immediately, and you need to follow it with a full glass of water or it can feel thick and unpleasant going down. It's also not a supplement that gives you any noticeable feeling. There's no energy boost, no mental clarity, nothing you'll feel in the moment, which is exactly why most guys never bother with it, even though it might be doing more for their long-term health than half the flashier products on this list. My honest verdict, this is the vegetable of the supplement world. Unexciting, occasionally a little annoying to take, but quietly foundational. If you already eat a ton of vegetables and whole grains, you may not need this. If your diet is mostly meat, dairy, and convenience food, this is a bigger deal than it looks. Number 8. Nature Made Zinc 30 mg tablets, a 100-count bottle giving you a 100-day supply of zinc gluconate. Zinc supports immune function and is involved in over 100 enzymatic processes in the body, and a lot of men, especially those who train hard or restrict calories, run low on it without realizing it. This is a rock-solid, no-frills option from a brand with real quality control behind it. The catch is that zinc is one of the most redundant supplements on this list because it's already included in most decent multivitamins, including the one ranked higher up on this countdown. So buying this separately only makes sense if you're not taking a multivitamin, or if you know from blood work that you're specifically deficient. There's also a ceiling here worth knowing. Too much zinc over a long period can actually interfere with copper absorption, so more is not automatically better. My verdict is that this is a great product that most guys don't need to buy on its own. If you're already taking a solid multivitamin, save your money. If you skip multivitamins entirely and just want to plug the one gap that matters most for immune support, this is a clean, affordable way to do it. And at roughly $1 a month, it's hard to argue with the value even if you only need it occasionally. Number 7. Nutricost KSM66 Ashwagandha Root Extract, 600 milligrams per capsule, standardized to 5% with analytes, with bioperine added for absorption, 60 capsules per bottle. Ashwagandha has become one of the most talked about adaptogens in the supplement world, and KSM66 specifically is the extract used in most of the human studies you'll hear referenced around stress and cortisol. This version is dosed at a serious level, and the added biopurine is a legitimate touch that can improve how much of the active compound your body actually absorbs. Now here's where I want to be straight with you. The research on ashwagandha is promising but still developing, and the effect size varies a lot person to person. Some guys feel calmer and sleep better within a couple weeks, others notice basically nothing. It's also not something to take if you're on thyroid medication or certain other prescriptions without talking to a doctor first, since it can interact. This is opinion, not fact, but I'd call this a try it and judge for yourself supplement rather than a guaranteed win. My verdict: worth trying if stress, poor sleep, or that constant background wired but tired feeling is a real problem for you. But I wouldn't build your whole stack around it, and I wouldn't expect it to replace actually fixing your sleep schedule or workload. Number 6. Nature-made magnesium glycinate, 200 milligrams per serving using 2 capsules, 180 capsules per bottle, which works out to a 90-day supply at just under $33. Magnesium glycinate specifically is the chelated, gentler on the stomach form, which matters because a lot of cheaper magnesium supplements cause stomach upset or a laxative effect that this form is designed to avoid. Magnesium plays a role in muscle relaxation, sleep quality, and nerve function, and most men simply don't get enough of it from food, especially if you drink coffee or alcohol regularly, both of which deplete it. The honest catch is dosing math. You need 2 capsules to hit the full 200 milligram serving, so a lot of guys accidentally underdose by only taking 1, thinking it's a full dose. It's also one of those supplements where the benefit is subtle rather than dramatic. You're more likely to notice slightly better sleep or fewer muscle cramps than any kind of immediate energy spike. My verdict on this one is that it's one of the more underrated picks on this entire list. It's not exciting, there's no marketing hype behind it, but if your sleep has been mediocre, or you get random muscle cramps, this is genuinely worth trying before you reach for anything trendier. And here's the thing about the next 4 picks. They're the ones I'd actually call essential, rather than nice to have. So if you only take away one thing from this video, pay attention from here on. Number 5. Centrum Multivitamin for Men, 200 count bottle, formulated with vitamin D3, a full B vitamin complex, and antioxidants including vitamin C, vitamin E, beta-carotene, and zinc. A multivitamin is basically your insurance policy against a diet that isn't perfect, which, let's be honest, describes almost everyone. This formula is built specifically for men, meaning it skips the iron most women's formulas include and leans into the nutrients men actually tend to run short on. The catch here is that a multivitamin is never going to feel like it's doing anything. There's no energy rush, no obvious change, which is exactly why so many guys quit taking theirs after a few weeks out of boredom. It's also not a substitute for actually eating vegetables, it fills gaps, it doesn't replace a genuinely poor diet. My verdict is that this is the supplement equivalent of wearing a seatbelt, unglamorous, easy to forget about. But statistically, it's doing real work in the background. If your diet is already excellent and varied, you might get diminishing returns from this. If your typical week involves a lot of takeout and not many vegetables, this is one of the higher value, lowest effort things you can add to your day. Number 4. Now Foods. Vitamin D, 5,000 IU per softgel, 240 softgels in the bottle. Vitamin D deficiency is remarkably common, especially if you work indoors, live somewhere with long winters, or just don't get much direct sun exposure, and low vitamin D has been connected to immune function, bone health, and mood. This dose, at 5,000 IU, is on the higher end compared to the 1,000 to 2,000 IU you'll find in a typical multivitamin, which is exactly why it's worth having as a standalone product rather than relying on your multi to cover it. The honest catch is that this is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it builds up in your body over time rather than flushing out. So it's genuinely possible to overdo it if you're also getting high doses from other sources, and taking way more than you need isn't automatically better. It's also one of those supplements where you can't really feel whether it's working without blood work, so if you want to know your actual levels, a simple blood test is the only way to confirm you need this much. My verdict? This is one of the highest value supplements on the entire list for the price, but treat the 5,000 IU dose as a serious one, not something to stack carelessly on top of everything else you're taking. Number 3. Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega in the 120 softgel bottle, delivering 1280 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA omega-3s per 2 softgel serving. This is a genuinely high-potency fish oil, using the triglyceride form that the body absorbs more efficiently than the cheaper ethyl ester form found in a lot of bargain fish oils. Omega-3s support heart and brain health, and most men eating a typical Western diet get way more omega-6 than omega-3, which throws that ratio out of balance. The catch with fish oil in general, and this one specifically, is freshness and storage. Fish oil can oxidize and go rancid, and rancid fish oil is both less effective and can cause that unpleasant fishy aftertaste some people complain about with lower quality brands. Keeping the bottle in the fridge helps a lot here. It's also a 2-capsule serving to hit the full 1280 milligram dose, so check your bottle count against how long you actually expect it to last. My verdict? This is one of the more research-backed categories on this entire list, and the potency here is legitimately high compared to a lot of what's on store shelves, making it one of the better fish oil options you'll find without going into prescription strength territory. Number 2. Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard 100%. Whey, double rich chocolate flavor in the 5-pound size. Each serving delivers 24 grams of protein, along with 5.5 grams of naturally occurring BCAAs, using whey isolate as the primary protein source blended with whey concentrate. Getting enough daily protein is one of the most consistently supported pieces of advice in all of nutrition for building or maintaining muscle, and most men, even ones who think they eat plenty, fall short of their target most days. This particular formula mixes easily and doesn't have the chalky texture that plagues cheaper whey blends. The catch is one a lot of people overlook. Whey protein is a supplement to your diet, not a replacement for eating actual protein-rich meals. And if you're relying on shakes to hit your numbers because your regular meals are protein-poor, you're solving the wrong problem. It also contains dairy-derived ingredients, so if you're lactose sensitive, even the isolate-heavy blend here might not sit perfectly with everyone. My verdict? This earns the number 2 spot because protein intake has one of the strongest and most consistent bodies of evidence behind it of anything in the supplement world. And this particular product executes the basics better than almost anything else at this price point. And that brings us to the top pick, the one supplement I'd tell you to buy before any of the other 9 on this list. Number 1. Optimum Nutrition Micronized Creatine Monohydrate, unflavored, in the 120-serving container, giving you 5 grams of pure creatine monohydrate per serving. Creatine monohydrate is, by a wide margin, the most extensively studied supplement in existence, and it consistently shows up as one of the most effective tools for strength, power output, and muscle performance in men who train. This is the micronized form, meaning the particles are broken down finer so it dissolves into water or a shake far more easily than older, chalkier creatine formulas used to. It's also banned substance tested, which matters if you compete in any tested sport. The honest catch, and it's a small one, is that creatine causes your muscles to hold a bit more water, so some guys notice a slight increase in scale weight in the first week or two, which is water retention inside the muscle cells, not fat gain, but it can be mentally jarring if you're not expecting it. It's also genuinely unflavored, which is a feature, not a limitation, since it means you can dump it into literally anything without changing the taste. My verdict. at roughly the price of a single fast food meal for a 2-month supply. This is the best return on investment of any supplement on this entire list, and it's the one product here I'd tell you to buy first if you're only going to buy one. So here's how this actually breaks down by what you're trying to fix. Best for strength and muscle performance, creatine monohydrate. Best for hitting your daily protein target, the gold standard whey. Best for closing an omega-3 gap in your diet, the Nordic Naturals fish oil. Best for a widespread and easy-to-miss deficiency, the vitamin D3. Best foundational, no-brainer daily habit, the Centrum multivitamin. Best for sleep and muscle relaxation, the magnesium glycinate. Best if stress and wired but tired feelings are your main problem, the ashwagandha. Best if you skip multivitamins and want targeted immune support, the zinc. Best quiet long-term health habit nobody talks about, the psyllium fiber. And best if your digestion specifically needs help, the probiotic. If this helped you cut through the noise, drop a comment telling me which one you're starting with, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this one.
Where science nutrition picks. Welcome to Peak. Let's find the supplements that actually work.